Welcome back to Furry Trash, the podcast for furries by furries. I'm Rose Get in the Box, and it is so good to say that again. Oh my gosh, I've waited 6 months to say that again. And welcome to Furry Trash, the podcast. Like I said, this time we're joined by Fur. Tell people who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm Furry. I do YouTube, shit post on Twitter, and I do music sometimes. What's up?
Hey, how you doing? I
Uh,
I, I
I'm
did
pretty good.
probably the worst thing you could do and mess up your name, which is fantastic. Um,
Dude, everyone messes up my name. It's just kind of like, okay, I'll accept it now, but it's fine.
I
I don't
mean,
know, it's not that deep. People mess it up all the time. I'm just kind of used to it. I'm chilling.
like with me, because I read it and I was like fur, F-U-R, but also furry, but also
Yeah.
yes, but no.
No,
What
it's like your mind plays tricks and it puts the extra R in there and makes you pronounce it that way. It's weird.
It's definitely something interesting. Anyways, so how did you get interested in the furry fandom?
A weird girl at my school.
All right.
That's it. No, this was some chick who and I don't want to offend people, so I'll tame it down, but she like dead ass thought that she was like the second coming of Satan or something like that. She thought she was like an actual cat and like could connect with her dead pet cat spirit or something like that. Um, she did a lot of other weird stuff. She thought that she had some sort of connection with like all of our, I think it was like a chakra or something, but she would like tell us what our aura was and like be really weirdly personal and up close. Um, and like no one really liked her because she was also a douchebag. So like I tried to be friends with her and be nice, but she'd just be mean to me, so I just kind of gave up. But she said she was a furry, and I was like, I don't know what that is. And then one of my friends told me, oh, it's just really there's this group of people that's like really weird. And I was like, oh, and so I looked it up and I was like, huh, that's really weird, but kind of cool. Like the art's neat. Because I've always been into art and stuff. So um losing my train of thought. Hell yes. I dove more into it, and then I came across another friend who was a furry, but like was like what you would call a normal furry, I guess, if there's a normal kind of furry. And like I just kind of fell into it. I was like, this is kind of sick. Like, let's do it. So yeah.
And here we are. So for context, you've got a YouTube channel which has gone absolutely amazing success, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I watched a lot of your videos, especially the Denver vlog. And then I was like, I was looking for guests for a while. And then I kind of had you on my list for a while because I did a collab with Kane Circle, who's another Irish creator, like back in June or July, I think. And they
Yeah.
mentioned you, and I was like, oh, two people want to have you on my show. Yes, please.
Yeah, no, I remember seeing that video. I remember getting mentioned. I was like, whoa, cool.
Two
My
random
initial
Irish
reaction was
furries.
like, ooh.
Just two random Irish furries talking about Joe and Jen. It was like, oh,
Yeah, I was like, oh, I guess this is how the internet works. Okay. That
so
was cool.
well, thank you. Yeah, yes. Getting flustered a little bit. Because like I was saying in our pre-chat, like I said, I watched some of your videos. So to see you move is a bit weird because to see the suit react, yeah. It's super adorable, but like a little bit what's the word? Surreal to see,
Yeah, makes sense.
things moving in reaction to what I'm saying. It's like, what? So speaking of your YouTube success, how did you get onto creating videos online?
Oh, okay. So I made friends in like ninth grade with a kid who I think had like 2,700 subscribers or something like that. And he just did like Geometry Dash YouTube videos. And so I fell in love with Geometry Dash. And then I wanted to create a YouTube channel where I did that. So I started doing Minecraft tutorials. I don't want to talk about those because I had the world's fattest watermark on my videos for the screen recorder, and they were poorly edited. The mic was horrible. Like it just sucked. I think on that channel that I started on, I gained like 70 subscribers or something like that. And so I then got the idea that I wanted to do speed art, like time lapse art. And so I began the channel that's now my current channel. And I titled it Video Art. And so I did like a couple speed drawings. And I think I got like 13 subscribers under that name or something. But then I realized that the name video art is very popular for some reason. And so I like went to sleep and I was like, what can I name my channel that's unique so people can find me? Because like my last channel, I was the only one named, I think it was like Cubert or something. And like I was the only one on YouTube named Cubert. So it was easier for people to find me. And so my current like love at the time was How to Train Your Dragon. And so my initial thought was Toothless. What is Toothless? He's a night fury. Take out night. I just had the word fury. And I was like, what can I add on top of fury? And for some reason, Oddity popped into my head. I don't know where it came from, but I just took the words Fury, Oddity, and boom, that was my channel. So I did like film theories for a while on this current channel. And then I did one furry video. And I think it was like a 50 fun furry facts or something. And that like skyrocketed. Like into like I got like 5,000 views on that or something like crazy. Out of like my base, which would be like 80 to 100 views on a video. And I was like, holy shit. And so I started making more furry content. And then, yeah, I don't know why I added the into the name, but I think that was because I wanted to separate my Sona's name from the channel name. So it's like Fury, who's odd kind of deal. But yeah, that's the story of YouTube.
So How to Train Your Dragon became How to Do YouTube, basically.
Basically, yeah.
And how did you create your persona?
So this goes right back to like the YouTube days. So initially it was a Night Fury like character, like a How to Train Your Dragon character. And then I got into the Guardians of Gahul. And I created like my own owl kind of dude. And there was like this one day I was bored, so I made him in like an anthropomorphic form because this is when I kind of started getting into the furry fandom. Put some like abstract colors on him and called him Fury. And I like held on to it for like a little bit. And I was like, he doesn't really fit the theme Fury. I don't know if I like this. And so I thought a wolf would be kind of cool. And so I made up this wolf persona, which if you look back at my really old videos on my channel, I have that like other fursuit head. That was the old Fury. And so it looked a lot like my friend Cosmic, like way too much. If you look at them side by side, like they look exactly alike. But and so I kept getting shit for that like online. I was like, all right, I need to change it. And so I changed it to a husky. Not because it looked like Cosmic, but because I thought wolves were too popular. By the time I realized that huskies were just as popular, I was already like past 1,000 on YouTube and Twitter and stuff. And I was like, well, I guess we just kind of have to accept it. And then I just felt like updating the color palette to him because it kind of looked way too basic. So yeah, that's how I created my Sona. It wasn't really this like story time. Like I know people have like a story as to why they created their characters, but like mine is literally just like I wanted a look for the fandom and this is what happened.
Well, I love your persona. I think they're super, super cute. So if people who are listening on Spotify can't see the suit, do you want to describe your character to people who are listening in?
Yeah. I have basic husky colors like gray and white, and then the ears are blue with some green inside it. The hair's the best part. The hair is blue with like little white flecks. And yeah. The arms are white, the fingertips are blue, the paw pads are green. The bottom of the legs from the knee down is blue, the toe tips are white, and the paw pads are green again. So it's a really basic character.
I could see the internal panic of, oh no, what do I look like?
No, I think it's weird. Whenever I get like full art of my character, I'm like, that's what he looks like. Because I just have like the fursuit head. I'm getting a full suit soon, but I just have like the fursuit head, and like that's how I visualize him. Most people recognize Fury by the head, and like I don't know, it's just weird to see him in his full form sometimes.
I can agree with that motion. I've recently gotten more art for the show done, and it involved Kyra and Ink in full form. Yep. Or like I can't remember. I can visualize it, but I can't remember if it's their full body or like their half bodies.
Yeah.
and I only have a partial for both suits. And I was like, those are my characters. Like they look like my characters, but like
Right. Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, they're my characters. What?
It's
I
weird.
think it's one
Weird
of the
stuff.
glorious things about furry fandom is that, you know, no matter what way you look at things, it's always going to be your character. No matter how many have internal Spider-Man memes, you have to go of like, that's my character, but that's also
Yeah.
my character, but that's
No,
also.
it's definitely weird for sure.
So recently you attended Denver. Now this is going out in January 2022. So like at this point it's going to be like 6 months ago, but for us recording it was like 2-ish months ago. What was
Yeah.
Denver like?
Denver was fun as fuck. It was my first ever convention. I had a friend who was flying in, and so this is where it gets tricky. Denver was right as the summer ended. Like it was the last 3 days of summer, and then school started. So I had to drive down to the airport, which is like an hour drive for me, pick up a friend, drop him off at the hotel, launch back up to where I was going to college, take a placement test for my music theory course, and then launch all the way back down to the city. And so I did like that first day just driving. And I got to the hotel, got my valet, and I was just like, oh my God, it's over. And so the next day I woke up and like I didn't know what to do because like I jumped in the registration line because if you follow the memes about Denver, the reg line was horrible. Like I had friends waiting for like 7 hours to get their badge. Um, and so I already got my badge and like I don't know, I just went down to the con floor and I was like, what do I do? So I just started like filming because I knew I wanted to vlog it. So I just kind of started filming random shit with no like ideas, and I don't know, it just made the video. I got to chill with like some dope ass people. One of my good friends, Jay, it was his birthday that night, so he had me DJ for his party, and like that was really fun. um and then so that was Friday night. Come Saturday afternoon, I believe I was invited to like the first real room party, which was one of Jay's parties. And I just started. I don't know if I should say, but I started drinking a lot. And so from Saturday to Sunday, I was drunk. I was not sober whatsoever. And so I don't know if anyone watching this met me. I'm sorry, I don't remember you. I was not in the right headspace. But it was a really good time. I had a fun time with it.
Also in the vlog, there's a bit of it where you're walking around in someone else's suit. Was that a bit strange to get spotted as someone else, but not actually be like to be the character, but not be the person?
Yeah, no. So Glitch told me. So this is the story of how I met Glitch. I saw him walking out of the hotel and I was like, shit, that's Glitch. I want to say hi to him. So I went up. I was like, yo, Glitch, what's up? Like, I like your videos. And he was like, oh, thanks. And it just out of nowhere, he goes, yo, we're going to McDonald's. You want to come? And I was like, sure. And so we just like went to McDonald's and like I got to know him and like we're really good friends now. But like I casually, he was like, so Fury, like, what do you like to do? And I was like, oh, I like to steal other people's suits. And he was like, yo, do you want to steal my suit? I was like, dead ass, sure. And so I put on Glitch's suit. And the weirdest part, I think, for me was it was so heavy because Glitch, if you haven't seen him, he's tall and he's bulky. And so the suit was like baggy on me. So it was really weird to wear. But like the couple people who came up to me, like in the vlog, you see, like the couple people come up to me and they're like, hey, it's you. And I'm like, huh? Like, it's me? And it was a really weird experience because Glitch was behind me filming and I was like in the forefront. So people thought I was Glitch. It was just a really weird experience.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Something similar happened to me
Yeah.
happened in Dublin Comic Con August 2019, where I had a friend of mine. It was their very first time going to a convention. Now, for context, Ireland doesn't have any official furry conventions. We've got like Irish Furs meets and stuff like that, but no
Gotcha.
actual conventions. We went to Dublin Comic Con, which is the convention in Dublin. Nice. My sentences there are amazing, and I let them borrow my suit for a little bit. And walking into the Irish Furs meet and having them wear my suit, and Irish furries reacting to them in my suit, but not actually me. It was so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's really weird. I still have yet to like. So once I get a full suit, I want people to wear it, like just for like video content at cons and stuff. just to kind of see like what happens, because I think it's really weird, like when you get recognized as someone else, and it's just, I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird experience because you don't know what to do.
Exactly.
Because like some of these people will come up to you acting like they've known you forever, and you're like, I know nothing about you. He might, but I don't. Like,
so bringing it back to Denver really quick, like I said, this was your first convention. Now,
yeah,
as far as I'm aware, it was the first Denver since the COVID situation. So how
yeah.
did that kind of unveil, I guess, over the weekend?
So they had us in masks the whole time, which like I'm not against. I'll wear a mask. It's not that deep. But like other than that, it was really chill. I mean, everything you expect from a convention. So just people in masks. So it was pretty chill.
It was pretty chill. And I know for UK PonyCon, which is in the UK back in September and October, I can remember. Editing Ace can put the date on the screen. I can't remember when it was.
Yeah.
They needed people to antigen test beforehand. I can't remember if it was voluntary or not.
Yeah, no.
The
So
situation.
you had to have your vaccine and you had to have a waiver filled out.
Okay, so you have to have like all bases covered basically.
But yeah.
Like I seen your vlog and stuff, I was like, oh, this looks like a really fun con. Like I said to you
It's
before,
a small con, but that's what makes it so fun. Is
it a small con? I always thought it was pretty huge.
Despite you get to know everyone despite like not knowing anyone.
I get you. So like it's kind of it's fun, isn't it? It's kind of more intimate, I guess, for a convention.
Yeah.
As opposed to say Anthrocon. As far as I can remember, Anthrocon is like the second biggest furry con. Because like for me, if I was to pick one to go to first, even though Anthrocon would be amazing, like the massive amount of people that go to there, I would find real intimidating because like I'm used to really small cons and really small Irish furs meets. Like the biggest Irish furs meet I was at, there was like I think 40 people there, which for me was a lot.
Yeah.
Have you been to any furry meets before?
I went to one. It was an interesting crowd. That's all I'm gonna say.
Seems like a lot of fun. Sorry, I'm still like reacting to your suit. It's so incredible. Who made it, by the way?
I'm gonna leave them unnamed because they don't deserve attention because they did a horrible job. They went 4 months overdue. They would ignore constant emails. They charged me way too much for the quality of the suit. This is actually fixed up from a good friend because the original like look of it was just horrendous. So yeah, if you want to commission them, I think their name's I don't recommend it though.
So streaming, what do you stream and where do you stream and how did you get into streaming?
Oh, streaming? I don't know. I've just kind of been chilled with it. I stream kind of whatever I feel like. Most of the time I'll put like a poll up, but it's not that I'll kind of ignore the poll sometimes. So if people just want to do like a chill stream, I'll do a chill stream. I wouldn't call myself a streamer just because like I don't do it that often. I just kind of vibe and like, oh, if I feel like streaming, I'll stream. And then it's like a surprise to all the viewers and stuff. So but yeah, I stream on YouTube. So yeah.
So you're a spontaneous streamer then?
Yeah, I am.
And speaking of online and things, where can people find you online?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, and where can people find you? If they search furry, they're going to get multiple different searches. So
actually, if you search furry profile picture, if you scroll down, I think like the 5th result is an art piece I did like a really long time ago.
No way, just fun facts.
No, one of my followers is like wearing that PFP, and I was like, holy fuck, I did that. That's weird. But no, at Furry the Oddity, that's all my shit.
That's all the handles. And of course, I will have all those named and linked below in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, please do subscribe. It really makes me happy because content.
Go subscribe. Support their content.
I was going to say, find Furry. All their links will be below in the description as well. Thank you for tuning into Furry Trash. This is the first time I have recorded since I moved out. People on YouTube can see different background. People on Spotify can't see anything, so please do check it up on YouTube and Twitter and all the places. I'll have it on there. The show's Instagram is furry.trashpod, Twitter is ftrashpod, and YouTube is Boxed Up Adventures. If you're watching on YouTube, like I said, please do like and subscribe. If You want to? Makes me really happy. I'll have all of Fury stuff. Oh, we're doing matching punching arms. Yeah, we're just vibing, man. Oh yeah. This is also like the first thing I have recorded in this flat in a long, long time. So fingers crossed this works. Woohoo! And I will see you all next time. Thank you for tuning in to Furry Trash. Bye bye.